Precious Achiuwa could very well be the most underrated pickup the Toronto Raptors have had this offseason. With all the talk surrounding the selection of Scottie Barnes and the departure of Kyle Lowry, all of the hype that should have been directed towards Achiuwa felt as if it was swept under the carpet. Precious Achiuwa has the potential to be an NBA All-Star and nobody is talking about it. In this video, I will be going over the exact reason as to why Precious Achiuwa is going to be the perfect fit for the Toronto Raptors, as well as discuss his ceiling and how good this kid can really be. Now, just before we continue this video, I just wanted to say I appreciated all of the support and love that I got from the last video, and if you do like this video and the Raptors content that I've been putting out, please hit that like and subscribe button, as it means more than you think. I do know I am a newer channel on YouTube, but I appreciate any of the support that I can get, and it would help me grow this channel to where I truly want it to be. Now, back to the video. Precious Achiuwa is going to be a future NBA All-Star in the NBA, and I'm just gonna mention the reasons as to why there wasn't that much hype surrounding the Raptors picking him up. Precious is just 21 years old, and he was only drafted last year as the 20th overall pick by the Miami Heat, in a draft where teams had very little to work with when selecting their players. As a rookie, he never really got too much playing time on the Heat, as he was coming off the bench and he only managed to start just 4 games. Achiuwa is 100% one of those players that is going to need time to develop, and what we saw out of him from his rookie season showed many flashes of this. He wasn't able to put up a great stat line, as he only averaged 12.1 minutes, which saw an average of just 5 points and 3 rebounds. However, he was incredibly efficient shooting the ball from the field. Shooting 54% is obviously the stat that stands out the most, as he at least was relied upon while taking shots closer to the rim, which is what was expected from him. The thing that Achiuwa is going to need to work on is his shooting in general, as he has yet to take a 3 in the NBA and shot just over 50% from the free throw line. Now, you may be wondering what information from what I just said shows you that this man is going to be a future All-Star, and the answer to that question truly is nothing, but that's not the point that I'm going to be making in this video. The reason as to why Precious Achiuwa fascinates me is because of the fact that he resembles a young rookie Pascal Siakam. Both of these players were developmental players coming into the league, and they had almost identical stat lines in their rookie years, as well as incredibly similar NBA frames. Starting with Achiuwa's frame, if you compare them side by side, both players were listed as around 6'9", almost having exactly the same weight at 225 pounds. Siakam does have a slightly longer wingspan at 7'3", compared to Achiuwa's 7'2" wingspan. However, Achiuwa makes up for it by having a longer standing reach of 9 feet compared to Siakam's 8'11" standing reach. Now, looking at the numbers that these two put up in their rookie seasons, we again see almost identical stat lines, which shows exactly the similarities that Masai Ujiri saw in Precious Achiuwa to Pascal Siakam. Siakam in his rookie season did not have any crazy stat lines either, as he did not play many minutes for the Raptors coming off the bench. He was, however, very efficient from the field, shooting over 50%, and also shot the ball horrifically from 3 and needed some improvement on his free throws. Once again, showing how similar he was to Precious Achiuwa. It is honestly kind of crazy how identical some of these numbers are for the two, but as Raptors fans, this is only something to get excited about. As you know, Siakam is an All-Star in the NBA, and more importantly, an NBA champion. He has had a crazy development over his time with the Raptors, and I believe that since the Raptors have already developed almost the exact same player, they will know exactly how to develop Achiuwa, if not better. On top of this, since they are so similar, Siakam will play possibly the largest role in this entire operation. Him being the mentor for Achiuwa is literally allowing Achiuwa to constantly look in the mirror to see exactly what his future self looks like, and take pointers from a man that has already excelled in this exact same situation. And once again, since this is the second time around for the Raptors developing a guy like this, I believe that he can overtake Siakam and possibly be even better than him. On top of all of this information, Precious Achiuwa definitely has all the confidence in the world, as arguably the greatest general manager in the NBA acquired you in a package for the greatest Toronto Raptor of all time. I know the trade was a sign and trade between the Raptors and the Heat, but it still shows you that Masai had an eye on Achiuwa his whole career and wanted him to be on this team. This has shown us that Masai truly sees something special in Precious, and maybe even the fact that he is so incredibly similar to Siakam when he was younger. The bond between Achiuwa and Masai is already as special as the first time they met after the trade from Miami. The conversation started between the two with Achiuwa saying "finally" to Masai replying to him with "you are mine now."
And I spoke to him, and his first word was "finally." Yeah, and my first word was "you are mine now."
If that doesn't hype you up as a Raptors fan, I honestly don't know what will. With all of that out of the way, it is obvious that only time will tell how good Precious Achiuwa will shape up to be. Just keep him on your radar all season, as he is definitely someone I am looking forward to watching and seeing how he improves as a player on the court. Let me know what you guys think about the acquisition of Precious Achiuwa down below in the comments, as that's going to be all for today's video. But I just wanted to say again that if you enjoy this type of content and Raptors content in general, please leave a like and even subscribe, as I will definitely be making more Raptors videos in the future. Thank you all for watching this video, and I hope you all have a good night.